into your tarot reading for the month of November, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages are always to be timeless. This reading is for all Sagittarius placements, but if for some reason if this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate, so please only take what does and leave what doesn't. Okay, Sagittarius, so thank you so much for your guys' patience. I know I've been away for a few weeks, but I really just needed a little reset. And I feel like the readings that I left you guys with were really profound that I just felt like I couldn't really top them. So I decided to take a little bit of a break. But nevertheless, I am back and fully recharged. So let's get into this reading. So as always, I'm going to be doing the usual tarot spread, which is what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, what's reading you, your recent past, and what you need to know. And then we're going to finish it off with some oracle cards at the very end. Okay? So without further ado, let's get started. Okay, we have Three of Cups at your center, the High Priestess at your crossing energy. What is crowning this? The Fool. What is rooting this? Okay. The Hermit. We have three majors so far. Another major. Ooh, we have the Sun as your recent past, and Six of Swords is what you need to know. Bottom of the deck is the Six of Pentacles. Okay. So far with the fire signs, I've definitely been feeling a theme of letting go and releasing a lot of toxic waste, in the sense that you're coming to a lot of realizations and awarenesses about yourself and your environment and what you need to do in order to really get into your higher vibration, your alignment, your spiritual path, that sort of thing. I feel like the theme with all of these readings, just with the fire signs at least, because I just did Aries and Leo, is definitely like letting go and accepting the truth about what you thought was true is not true. Okay, or like just like letting go of a lot of expectations of what you thought was going to happen or how you envisioned your life was going to happen, and then it's just totally not. It's like the complete opposite of what you're expecting. So this is definitely a time to release expectations, release outcomes, because what you think you know is just, you don't even need to worry about it, because the divine has something totally different, like something totally different planned for you than what you were expecting. And trust me, it's so much better. So there is like resistance with that though, because we have a lot of attachments with what we thought we wanted. But Spirit is saying, like, that's cute and everything, but what you want isn't what you need. What you need is actually better than what you want. But if you were willing to let go of all this junk, you would see it. So that's kind of what I'm sensing here too so far, just with the Sun and the Fool and the Six of Swords. Yeah, but we'll get into it. So with the background energy, we have the Six of Pentacles. So with the Six of Pentacles here, yep, there's the Three of Swords. That's what I'm talking about. It's like it hurts. The truth hurts, right? And I feel that a very similar energy that I told Aries and Leo is that you guys have been giving your energy to people, places and things, to things outside of you, to external things, and thus losing yourself in that process. And once you realize that you've kind of been cheating yourself, it hurts to realize this truth, right? It because it's kind of painful. You're kind of thinking like, well, that was so much wasted time and potential. But what I told the other fire signs is that there is no time wasted here. Everything happened the way it should have. But it does hurt. The truth does hurt. So with the Six of Pentacles here, I feel like you're starting to realize that everything you were giving your time and energy to wasn't giving anything to you in return. And that was hard for you to accept. That was a hard truth for you to swallow. But now you're realizing it. That the people you wanted to give back to you just weren't doing it. And you're now accepting of that. That you don't need anything from them. And that it shouldn't be that difficult. Six of Cups, yeah. That's exactly what came up for Leo. A lot of Leo was the Six of Cups. With the moon. Okay, wait, hold on. That was for them too. I'm going to shuffle it one more time. But definitely watch the Leo reading if you have Leo placements, because that obviously came up for a reason. But let me just shuffle it one more time, just so it's not so similar to Leo's reading. I mean, I did shuffle it. Just to make sure, because I don't want like a repeat either. But definitely keep that in mind, that it is something about the past. It's definitely about family for some of you, most of you. Yeah, we have the Five of Pentacles coming out in the reverse. So that's what I'm saying. You realize that what you were giving to was not giving back to you. You have the Empress. This is you realizing your worth, knowing that love shouldn't be hard. Love shouldn't be a game. It should just be, right? I feel like you're becoming very wise during this time. You're learning a lot about yourself, and through your self-discovery, you are realizing these truths about yourself. And I feel like you're a very wise soul. Like, I'm really being drawn more to the grandmother looking figure here instead of the little girl. I feel like you're the wise soul. This is you. I feel like you're an old soul too. So this is not your first rodeo, right? Like, you've done this for a while. So I think through your self-discovery and your desire to be awakened and to wake up to your true self, you've been uncovering a lot of these truths that are hard to accept, but you're smart enough and you're open-minded enough to just accept it. Like, you don't dwell on it for too long. Like, once you realize this is what needs to happen, you do it. Like, you're very productive and proactive in that way. But you realize that, again, you were giving your energy away, not receiving it in return. And the Empress now is you realizing, you know what, let me just take a step back and focus on myself. Give that love to myself. All this energy that I was giving to everyone else, let me start giving that to myself. And it's a beautiful realization. I feel like you're falling in love with yourself for the first time. It's like your life is starting for the first time, because you're starting to realize, what the hell have I been doing, giving so much of my energy to other people and cheating myself in the process? Very similar to Aries and Leo. Like I said, it's a theme for sure for the fire signs, but it's going to be different. Like, your stories are different. They're not the same. But the realization is the same, in the aspect that you're now starting to realize to put that energy to yourself. Because the Empress is self-love, right? The Empress is nurturing. She's loving. She's caring. She takes care of everyone. But now it's time to do what you've been doing for others and do it to yourself. All right, so what's at your center is the Three of Cups. So I feel like you have two really good friends. Two friends that just get you, and you guys are, maybe it's your soul tribe, maybe it's people that are in the vibration with you, where you can have these conversations of awakening and all that good stuff. So I feel like you're spending a lot of time with them during this time, because you're the type of person that I feel like you like to bounce ideas back and forth. You definitely like to communicate your ideas and definitely teach your ways to people, or just like whatever you discover in your self-discovery. I feel like you're the type of person that likes to then share that knowledge. You share your knowledge to people. You don't gatekeep it. So I feel like you do have two friends that you either influence in a good way, or you find inspiration through them. It's like you all kind of feed off of each other, but in a good way. I'm not getting a bad energy or anything like that. But let's see, because this Three of Cups comes up for you guys a lot, for Sag. So let's see. Nine of Pentacles. Interesting. That's literally what came up for Leo too. They had it on this side. They had the Three of Cups here. And then when I pulled the clarifier, it was the exact same card. Okay, so then we have the Six of Wands over here. Okay, so if you have been spending a lot of time with friends, this always comes up for you guys, the distractions, and you guys know what I'm talking about. Like the distractions, that could be something too here with the Three of Cups, where maybe you try to escape from life and you go and do fun things, and there's nothing wrong with that. And even if what I said was resonating, where you have like two really good friends and you all bounce ideas back and forth. There's nothing wrong with that either. However, with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like Spirit wants you to spend time by yourself and really just do this sort of self-discovery and soul searching by yourself. Because your two friends, not that there's anything wrong with them, they don't know you the way you know yourself, and they can't tell you anything that you can't figure out on your own. Okay, so this is definitely a period of time where you have to be really independent and really just sort of do like the introspection by yourself, because we do have the Hermit and the Fool. Those are just such strong single solo energies. Okay, so maybe you were like deciding on doing something with friends, and I think Spirit here is saying like, no, do it by yourself. You don't need to do it with anyone else, because they want you to just sort of be like a monk almost, where you kind of just do it alone. Like, you don't need anyone around you. And maybe you want that, you want fun around you, you want people to keep you company. The Spirit is saying like, you don't need company, you need to be by yourself. Yeah. Then we have the Six of Wands over here. So again, this is you just like having those realizations, those awarenesses. Things are being made very apparent to you. Like, you're in the spotlight right now, and the only way you're going to have this success that you're looking for, or just happiness that you're looking for, is by putting yourself in the spotlight and not third wheeling. I don't know why I just heard third wheel, but yeah, like not third wheeling. Maybe in your friend group, they don't give you the attention that you really need or that you want. I don't know. But I just know that you're better off alone in your self-discovery. You don't need to like tag along with anyone, because what you need to figure out on your own needs to happen on your own. It can't happen with people around you. Okay, I got another clarifier just to make sure I know what I'm talking about. But we have the Four of Wands. So yeah, more people, more family. See, this is what I'm saying. It's like, I think you've been surrounding yourself with a lot of friends and family, and Spirit is saying like, do this by yourself, go on a journey by yourself, take a trip by yourself. Yeah, and as I say trip, this wolf has a backpack. So maybe you want to backpack somewhere, and it could be a solo trip if you want it to be. If you're scared to travel alone, then that's totally fine. You don't have to travel alone. But you guys get the idea. It's like this spiritual journey that you're about to embark, you are going to have to take it alone. Like, definitely find the independence and confidence in your independence. Okay? Because we have the High Priestess as the crossing energy. So, yeah, your intuition is trying to speak to you. And maybe by having these conversations with friends, you're cheating yourself of your own intuition. Because maybe what your friends think is right for you isn't the right thing for you. Okay? And that's kind of why this is coming up the way it is. Because your intuition is getting stronger, your gifts are trying to open up here. And maybe you struggle with trusting your intuition. And again, it's because maybe you don't give yourself the space to just be alone with your thoughts. Because with the Three of Cups, for you guys, it always gives me distractions. Okay, and you guys know I'm a Sag moon, so that's why I say that. Because with the Three of Cups, it's definitely feeling like distractions. But also, you do have two friends that are very supportive. Like, there's nothing wrong with them, but I just don't think they know what's best for you the way your own self would know. All right, let's see what else we got here. Beautiful. We have Mother Earth. Yeah. This is your connection with the divine, with the universe. Exactly. Three of Cups coming up again. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. I feel like someone has a message for you. I don't know if that's a raven, but just the way his beak is open, it looks like he's trying to say something. It is trying to say something. But let me go back to this before I lose my train of thought. But this High Priestess with Mother Earth, This is your intuition. This is your guides trying to connect with you. Like I'm saying, there's no better resource for yourself. Even this tarot reading, you know what I mean? Like there's no better source for you than tapping into your own awareness, meditating and going within. There's nothing greater than that. And I feel like you already know that. And you just kind of need a little push in the right direction because it's there. It's there for the taking. Okay. I feel like you're very gifted psychically, if psychically is a word, but I feel like this is even feeling like spiritual business. Like if some of you want to like really open up your gifts and make abundance from that, you definitely well can. But it's going to require you to really go within, really meditate and be consistent with it so that you can receive those messages that are in your highest favor. And it may come through as a spirit, like an animal spirit guide, like in a meditation. If you are clairvoyant, like if you're able to see, even if you just dream, there may be a message that comes forward for you from an animal of some kind. Okay, but yeah, your soul is trying to speak to you, 100%, and it's gonna give you all those answers that you're looking for, not your friends. Okay. And I feel like there is a lot of I just have to go back to the distractions, but I don't think these distractions are intentional. Like it's not like you like smoking weed and numbing yourself. Like that's not what I'm feeling. I'm just feeling like for example, if you live with family and maybe they're loud when you're trying to meditate or something like that, like I feel like maybe you have to move out. Like there's something going on like that where spirit is saying like you need to get to a place where you're in peace, where you can get to that theta state, that zen state, where you can receive information. But if you have all these distractions around you, it may be more difficult. Or just getting a really good pair of headphones that helps you silence out the noise, that sort of thing. But that was coming forward too, so I just had to say that. Okay, so crowning this is the Fool. So this is that leap of faith that you've been wanting to take, and I think this has been coming up for you guys for a while too. But now I feel like you're more aware of what needs to happen, and you're better equipped this time around with this leap of faith. Okay, and then if you notice, she's by herself, not with these friends. So I think in your heart, in your soul, you always knew that you wanted to do something by yourself, whether that's moving across the country by yourself, moving to a new country by yourself, a new location, a new city, just far away. I feel like you've been thinking about it. It's always been there, but now you're actually starting to be more um, concrete about it. Like you're actually now trying to figure out a game plan on how to get there. And for a lot of you, I feel like it's going to be moving like abroad, whatever abroad means for you, because she's not carrying a lot. So I feel like it's going to require you to not carry a lot of stuff. And maybe you have a pet, so it's only going to be you and your pet and like a few things. Six of Wands. Yeah, the Six of Wands wanted to come out for you guys already too. Yeah, so this is your realizations. This is you having these breakthroughs, figuring it all out. And then we have the Six of Pentacles again. So we have 666 here. So definitely look at that angel number if that resonates for you. But yeah, this is you just getting back to yourself. Because one thing's for sure for me, like as a Sagittarius, when this pandemic happened, I got really sad that I couldn't travel. Okay, Sagittarius are known for traveling. So I haven't traveled like to the places that I've been wanting to go since the pandemic. Like I went to Spain for my birthday right before the pandemic happened. I was born February, so the pandemic happened March. I have not left this country since then. And it's been bothering me for the longest time to go do something. And recently, right now, I finally realized, like, what the heck am I doing? Like, I should just go somewhere. Like, I don't care if I have to use your credit card. Like, who cares about the money? Like, let me just go do that. Let me go experience that. But it was like a sudden epiphany that I had where I was like, okay, I need to just do that. So that's kind of what I'm feeling here for you guys. Like the Six of Wands, it was like you finally had this realization, this breakthrough that you can do it. There's nothing stopping you. I feel like maybe you had too many too many commitments. like in your home life that didn't allow you to go travel in the ways that you wanted to. But if you are able to, definitely do it. But there's something like that where you could have silenced a little bit of your soul during the pandemic, which definitely the pandemic was a reset and a divine pause for the entire collective to really go within and face our shadows. And for you, I feel like you were in that cycle for a while and now you're getting out of it, though. A lot of us are getting out of it. But whatever it was that you wanted to do before the pandemic, if it was traveling, I think at this time you're now realizing that you want to go back to that. Like your soul is like aching for that. Okay. So rooting this is the Hermit. So again, more introspection, more going within, more alone time here. And there's nothing wrong with that, right? Because I just feel like if you're in this journey to really awaken and get out of this matrix that we're all in, it's going to require a lot of introspection, a lot of soul searching. And you've been doing that. You've been doing that. Like I said, like you've been in this journey of self-discovery for some time, and that's why you are where you're at. Because you've been wanting this. You've been wanting to awaken and vibrate higher, right? So you've been doing the work. You have. Wow, I've never noticed this before, but what she's holding looks like a key. You see that? It looks like a key. Wow, so the key is you. You've always had the key. This is what I'm saying. Like this Three of Cups does not have the key. Okay? You have the key. Wow. Like, I feel like what you've been looking for this entire time has always been within you. And it was just a matter of you realizing that. Like maybe you were looking for a key, or maybe you're looking for the door that this key opens, but you're finding it. Wow. The sun just popped up too. But let me pull the card out. Oh, there we go. Six of Swords. You have the Six of Swords over here too. Wow. So this is travel. I forgot that the Six of Swords was here. So this is definitely travel for some of you. So if you're thinking about traveling, just do it. Just do it. Eight of Wands, another energy of traveling or rapid change. But this is definitely about movement. And the reason why you're so wise and smart and philosophical the way that you are, it's because you have the desire to unlock your potential. Oh my gosh, that's what it is. You're unlocking your hidden potential. It's always been there, but now you're realizing that it's there. And it required you to let go of a lot of junk, like I was saying. That's what I'm feeling with the Six of Swords. It's like you moving on, you moving to calm waters, to clear waters, and realizing that truth about yourself, that the key within you has always been there. But this key it was like unlocking your hidden potential. Wow. I was trying to figure out how to say the words, like what I was feeling. Because when I saw the key, I felt something, but it's hard to describe it sometimes. But that's what it is. It's like unlocking your hidden potential. And that's what you've been doing. So this is awesome. Okay, and then moving over here to the recent past is the Sun. So again, these are the awarenesses, the revelations that you're having, the awakening that you're going through, and just knowing what you have to do now. Because if you were confused, or maybe you were too distracted to see the truth, whatever it was, you now are aware of it. You now know what you have to do. You're no longer questioning it. You just know that that's what you have to do. If you like daisies, no, these are sunflowers. If you are able to get sunflowers and like have them in your environment, in your home, in your workplace, whatever, definitely get some, because I think they'll bring in like a very cheerful, happy energy. That'll just really lift your spirits, and I think it'll help you get through the day. It'll just invite really good energy. And definitely spend more time in the sun if you're able to. I know it's November and it's like really dark in a lot of places, but if you can, or take vitamin D supplements, those are another really good substitute if you are not in an area that has a lot of sunshine. Six of Pentacles wanting to come out again. Yeah, you were just realizing that what comes around goes around, right? And if there's an imbalance there, then it's time to like refrain from giving your energy to that. So like I was saying, if you were giving your energy, I was saying it over here, if you were giving your energy to things that weren't giving it back to you, you realize that that's not how it goes. That's not the natural flow of things. There's an imbalance there. So you having these realizations and you now knowing what you have to do with your relationships or just life in general, it's in this energy of keeping the flow going and knowing that things have to be balanced. There should not be an imbalance. And you are finding your balance. You have found your balance. Okay, and then we have the Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, this is when you were in your head a lot, you know, kind of losing faith or living in fear and doubt. But you're getting out of that because you're starting to now realize these truths. And it was only ignorance that kind of kept you in this fearful state because you just didn't know any better. And there's nothing wrong with that because now you know. Now you know. You've unlocked that hidden treasure, that knowledge that you needed to know in order to be where you are now. All right, so what you need to know is the Six of Swords. So exactly like I've been saying, if there's a trip you want to take, just take it. If you want to go abroad, go abroad. Just do it. Take a trip, a road trip, even if you can't leave the country or if you can't go far, just definitely go somewhere. Like if you've been cooped up at home, if you haven't really seen a change of scenery, definitely try to have a change of scenery. Like even if it's just for the weekend, but I think it'll really give you a nice reset and it'll help refresh your mind. Okay, take your boo if you want to, like a really good friend if you want to. There's nothing wrong with that. I know I was saying like be independent right now, but if you feel like you would be more, it'll be more fun for you if you take a friend, there's nothing wrong with that. But if you feel like being alone is what is necessary, then do that too. But just, you know, use your discernment. You know when to have fun and hang out with friends and when to go and do your own thing. There has to be a balance. Like you can't be with someone all the time. Like if you're someone who always has to have company, I think that's why this is coming forward. It's like it's okay to spend time alone as well. There has to be a balance. Okay, what else for the Six of Swords? We have the Four of Swords. Yeah, so healing and recovery. A lot of self-reflection, right? A lot of meditation. So just be easy on yourself. Go easy. Like with the Four of Swords, I always feel like just take it easy. Be easy on yourself. Don't overthink it. Don't be so hard on yourself. Then we have the Hanged Man. Yeah, see, I did feel like you guys were a little bit confused for a while and you're trying to hang yourself upside down to try to see things from a different perspective and gain that enlightenment that you were looking for, but the enlightenment has been found. You have found that enlightenment that you were looking for, and now it's just a matter of taking the necessary steps and action to fulfill the goal. Okay, because I think that's what your reading was last time, if not a few weeks prior, but it was something about enlightenment, if I'm not mistaken. But you found it. You found it. All right, Sag, so that is what I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's go ahead and get your oracle cards. So this is from the Sufi Wisdom Oracle, and I'm going to read from the guidebook because I just love these messages so much. They've been giving me a lot of insight that I needed during this time, and that just jumped right over there. Okay, first card is Celebrate Life. Make your life a celebration. Beautiful. And then bottom of the deck is You Are Unique. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Ooh. Okay. So let's see what this is about. Let's start with Celebrate Life. Okay. Make your life a celebration. Praise to God for his bounty. Every breath we breathe in prolongs life. When we exhale, it refreshes our soul. So there are 2 blessings in every breath we take, and we should be grateful for each blessing. Sufis do not celebrate birthdays or wedding anniversaries. They celebrate achievements. They take every opportunity to celebrate even small achievements to encourage each other. It is their pleasure to attend joyful events and celebrate being together. In this poem, Sadi suggests that we celebrate the gift of life itself by being grateful for every breath we take. The oracle's message is to have gratitude for all you have, whether it is positive and a blessing to you or a negative experience which challenges you. It is encouraging you to pay attention to your needs and to have plenty of fun and share pleasant experiences. There is so much to be thankful for right now. And the more you focus on your blessings, the more likely you are to find yourself on the receiving end of the generosity and benevolence of the universe. Dear one, the road to thankfulness lies in the flow through your own soul. Gratitude can transform an ordinary day into a day of thanksgiving. Contentment in life comes when you can turn routine jobs into works of joy and change ordinary opportunities into blessings. The mantra is, I am blessed and I thank God for every day and everything that happens to me. I give thanks for the light, for my life and for my strength, and I give thanks for the joy of living. Beautiful. So definitely practice more gratitude in your everyday life when you wake up. That'll be really good for you during this time because your life is worth celebrating. I feel like maybe you've been hard on yourself and maybe feeling like there's no reason to celebrate life, but this oracle is saying otherwise. So give thanks for all that you have and allow yourself to celebrate even your small achievements, even just getting through the day. Okay, next one is you are unique. And even just waking up, that's also a blessing, right? Okay, this says, be yourself, everyone else is taken. The first step in being a Sufi is the breaking of the inkwell, the tearing up of books, and the forgetting of all kinds of knowledge. Everything in the universe has a certain way of being that determines its uniqueness. No one is created to imitate each other. The deeper we reach into the well of our own soul, the more we can draw from it. The way an artist lands the brush on the canvas is their unique expression. If we copy everything from others, we miss the point of our individuality and the oneness of our divine self. Dear one, be bold and explore what it means to live life on your terms. It sometimes requires you to go against what others expect of you. Refuse to conform. Create new ways of doing things. Follow your own path and set your own goals. Move to the beat of your own drum. There is little benefit in being ordinary just to fit in. Let others know that you have come here to experience wonder and spread joy. Beloved, you are an original, an individual, a masterpiece. Your uniqueness comes from your imagination, your experience, and your feeling and consciousness. Experience more, imagine more, and feel more to elevate your conscious awareness. The most attractive people are those who are confident enough to be themselves. Accept that pain, anguish, and disapproval are all part of the experience. Do not allow the opinion of others to diminish your vision for the future. The more you go through challenges, the stronger you become. When you can recognize your own capacities and limitations, you will be ready to make the most of every moment of your life. The mantra is, I am here to live a uniquely creative life and be true to myself. This is beautiful. All right, so that is what I have for you, Sag. I just got another little energy about the Three of Cups, but this is also a celebration, right? The Three of Cups can be a celebration. So maybe you are already celebrating. Okay, your final message is the butterfly affirmation. So this is an affirmation that you can tell yourself in the morning when you wake up. Okay, yours is, I soothe away anxiety and stress by choosing to do things that help me relax. All right, let me get one more because I think Leo had that one just to give you guys something different. Everything happens according to divine timing for the best results. Yep. Bottom of the deck is, in my heart, I know that good things are coming my way. All right, Sag, so that is what I have for you guys during this time frame. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your next reading.